I'm back! This time I'm going to remind you how to use Webspiration Classroom, which I highly recommend for pre-writing. For the TELUS essay, you are required this time to do pre-writing and turn it in with your document. I'm going to show you how to do that. Webspirationclassroom.com is the address. Our org ID is Davis Academy, no spaces. Use your middle school username. For mine, I have to put in davisacademy.org. And your middle school username. I can never get this right. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I can never remember. Some apps I need that MS at Davis Academy, and sometimes I don't. Okay, so here's the landing page. Your view is going to look slightly different from mine just because I have the ability to see all of the blocks at one time. When you're creating a new document, you're going to click Diagram if you like making the pictures first, or if you're a person who prefers to work from an outline, click on the outline mode. Diagram. Here's the main board, and you'll have to decide based on what you see with the instructions what your topic is going to be. Remember that you can click up here the rapid fire button, which brings up these two little sideways dashes. They're not colons, but when you enter a topic under that, it allows you to simply type and hit enter for topics that would go under your main idea. I know for sure you're going to see some rocks. I know for sure you're going to see a solar house. I know for sure that you're going to see a giant dinosaur, not a live one, it's just the bones, etc. And remember that you can move these however you want. You can change the color of them. And I want to remind you that there is help for you in terms of training videos. If you can't remember how to do something, go first to the training videos and the frequently asked questions. You may have noticed just a second ago that it saved for me. Just like Google, this saves as you're going along. I want to show you now, right after I add something underneath rocks, let's say igneous and metamorphic, that even though it's listed at the top here, it's still under rocks. So if I go to look at the outline view, which is up here on the left, igneous and metamorphic appear under rocks, even though I had the circle way up on top of the word rocks. That doesn't matter. The other important piece of information that I want you to know about this is under sharing. Nope. Classes. I always forget that. Okay, so classes. Sharing is when you're going to collaborate with other people, which we're not doing yet. We may do that later in the year, but I don't know that I'm going to do it through Webspiration. We'll probably do it through Google Docs. If you need to submit an assignment to me, this is where you do it. Classes, submit. Click on submit. For me, the name TELUS is fine. Click rename, and it's going to ask where it's supposed to go. You're going to select me. I can't because I can't submit it to myself, but if I was going to submit it to someone else, I would. And then click add and then share. My view, I can't show you that, but this is how it would work. If you're doing something for Miss B, you click her name, click add, click share. And then it would go for us to a class document. Now I want to show you that you can transfer this to Google Docs. I'm going to grant access to my Google Docs. It's going. There it goes. And here it is in a Google document. Ta-da! If you want to do some work with it from here for your essay, feel free. But you will be required to start here in Webspiration. And that's all for now. Again, if you need help with this, the Help Center on Webspiration is pretty darn good. And there's a lot of wonderful stuff on here for students, so feel free to use it. Manage Classes is for me, and feel free to try out all of this. One other quick piece of information is to remember that you can move things up and down a variety of ways. Okay, so I can reorder this information if I want. I can reorder this if I want. You just have to understand the hierarchy that you're trying to create. Again, it saves automatically. To exit, there are a couple of ways you can exit. One of them is via Document, where it says Sign Out. And sometimes in the lower right-hand corner, when you're signing out, if you're on the main page, the main landing page, it will say Sign Out. It won't do that if you're in a document, but it will do it if you're on the main page. That's it for Webspiration. If you're having any problems, as usual, let me know.